Hi everybody, I am at the doctor's office and I'm a little bit early, and so I thought that I would just take a minute and start a video and talk about what I'm doing. So I'm seeing the pulmonologist, yeah, this morning to hear the results on the sleep study that I had a couple weeks ago, and we will see if I need to use a CPAP machine. I guess I'm not totally clear on what's going on. I know that if the results say that I didn't have sleep apnea, then he will sign me off to the surgeon. If the results say that I did, or I do have sleep apnea, then I guess they're gonna hook me up with a CPAP machine and monitor me further, another 30 days or something like that. And I still won't be released from the surgeon until they can determine that it's corrected the issue. Not excited about this. I'm about 75% sure that he's gonna say I do have it, because I don't know, it just, Murphy's Law says I will. But also there's probably some issues that have made me wonder if I haven't had it all along. Sorry, my skin's dry, and rub some lotion in. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. And then after that I'll go back to work and finish my day, and then I have a couple days off, which is great. I have Thursday, Friday off, and the weekend of course, and then Monday off as well. And as I mentioned earlier in a different video, if you watched it, my dad's coming into town on Friday night with my uncle, because their sister, my aunt, passed away last weekend, and they're here for the funeral. And so that's probably what we'll be doing on Saturday. And it's good to see my dad. I look forward to seeing my dad. He's always fun, and I love him. And lost my mom 2.5 years ago, and you know, it's a hard thing to go through. I was really close to my mother, and I miss her a lot. And part of the reason why I'm doing this weight loss surgery is I don't want to follow down that same path. And I'm sure too, my mom, as I may have said before, had a weight issue, but it wasn't as bad as mine. She did, however, develop a lot of health issues about the time that she retired, and she had the diabetes previous to that, but things just progressively got worse after retirement, and she didn't get to enjoy her retirement very much before she was pretty much house-ridden. Unless Dad took her somewhere, she could no longer drive because she was blind, and there were a lot of issues. And you know, right now I've had everything checked out. My eyes are fine. There's been no damage. I had a mammogram recently. That's all good. I had my annual checkup with my doctor, my pap, my everything is done. So for somebody my size and age, I'm in fairly good health actually, except for the fact that I've developed diabetes and high blood pressure. And so this is the time to nip it in the bud. Anyway, 4 minutes, 16 seconds. That's enough time for now. I'm gonna try to go in there, see the doctor. Oh, I don't wanna have sleep apnea, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, bye. Okay, so it's after my appointment. Kind of a long wait. It's already 10:30. Took about an hour and a half. Most of that was just sitting and waiting for the doctor. So I do have sleep apnea. Surprise, surprise. 75% of me was pretty sure of that. It's mild sleep apnea. However, I have to wait for the insurance to approve the CPAP machine and they'll call me, not the insurance, but the Norco, which is the company that distributes them, will give a call to me in the next few days to tell me, you know, to come down and pick up one of their machines. Then the doctor needs to monitor me for 30 days to make sure it's working, and if it's taking care of the issue, then I'm good. So I'm looking at easily another 5 weeks before I can be cleared for my surgery, at the minimum. If it doesn't work, then I have to, well, at any time it doesn't feel like it's working, I have to call him, get a new one, and it could just be this prolonged thing that goes on and on and on. So I hope this works. I'm kind of depressed about it all, but there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. Mild sleep apnea. Sounds like a great way to make a lot of money off of me. But if it's something that needs to be done, then it needs to be done. The good news is I shockingly have lost weight. 249 was when I was last weighed there, the same doctor, and today it was 245.6, and I didn't even try. So good for me. That's not true. I have tried a little bit, just not having such great consistency in my day. I started out great, I go all day, and then maybe in the evening I'm not doing so great, but so that's the update, be it as it may. So it's now 11 o'clock, probably going to head back to work, and I will check back in a little later today. Bye. Hey everybody, it's much later and I am home from work. Despite the fact of having the morning off to go to the doctor, it sure was a long afternoon. But I made it home and it looks like I'm a wreck. And I feel kind of like a wreck. But my dogs were here to greet me, and so that makes life better. Come here, Copper. Come here, Copper. This is Copper. He's my year-old Australian Shepherd. He's a good boy. And that's his brother, Ozzy. He's not to be outdone by his brother. This is Oz. Hi, Ozzy. Okay. All right, you guys. Anyway, so kind of is a downer, obviously, as you could tell from my earlier. But you know, it is what it is, and I can decide to be negative and complain, or I can just be grateful I've come as far as I have and things are going to work out. So I'm going to make it work out. I'm going to try to be as positive as I can. So, and I have the next couple days off, so that's awesome. And I got home and my son had cleaned the house. That was even the best of all. So now, other than finding some dinner, I'm done for the night. Maybe I'll take these boys on a walk. He is excited about the idea, as you can tell. So, anyway, me and the dogs, Copper and Ozzy, are signing out for now, but thanks for hanging out with me today, and, you know, things will get better.